Hey there. Today we are
Hello.
here. Today we are here with Mayor Camille, an electropop singer from Canada who is going to take us on a journey through the universe of Dandy 8, a very interesting musical project. So, ground control to Mayor Camille.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. So nice to see you both.
We are so glad to having you today. Let's start by talking about Dandy 8. How did this musical project start?
Okay, so around the beginning of 2020, just coming into COVID, just before the lockdown, I got an interesting message on Instagram from Dennis Expert, who approached me and asked if I would be interested in working on an album that would be in tribute and inspired by David Bowie, although his name was never to be mentioned. So I
Yes.
found that really quite intriguing. Um, Dennis and Dan, they had the music already, and some of the lyrics were written, some were not. And Dennis asked me to interpret the music and come up with some of the songs. So the three of us worked together online while I was in Singapore and they were in France, and we still to this day have not met. But we created all this music through the computers, the World Wide Webs, and just a love of making music. So that's how that started.
How did the audience react?
Well, so far the audience has been incredibly supportive, and the one thing that we're all impressed with is the range of age groups that are liking the music. So we initially, or Dennis initially contacted as many David Bowie fans as he could to try and share the music through Instagram and Spotify and YouTube. And slowly but surely, a younger crowd is also falling in love with the music that may not have the experience or memory of David Bowie as some of the older fans would. So we've been sort of sitting back and just seeing who is falling in love with the music, which is then inspiring us to keep making more and keep making it bigger and dreamier and more approachable for everybody.
Yeah. Bowie used to sing, "Time may change me, but I can't trust time." So
That's
you be
right.
I am a black star.
That's right. Oh, you just nailed it. Such incredible lyrics, such incredible lyrics. And so good for this time, really, isn't
Yeah.
it?
And
Yeah.
so you became in Mallorca. How would you describe that transformation process?
Um, so let me make sure I understood your question. How I became Major Cami, or
Yeah,
how
yeah.
I okay. Um, so that was a process of a vision first by Dennis Expert. So I have to back up. Major Cami came along through the creation of a French collective of artists out of Bordeaux that is known as Dame de Huit. So that's made up of about 30 different artists that work on musical projects, creating and lending their talents together, all volunteer based. So that includes musicians, that includes artists, designers, seamstresses, you name it. The head, or the main visionary, is Dennis Expert. Dennis always from the beginning had an idea of what he wanted Major Cami to look like. In fact, to the outfit that Major Cami is wearing in the video, he designed that and I sewed it. So I was the seamstress, He sent me a piece of paper. Actually, in a minute, I have it. He sent me a piece of paper with the design details of how the uniform should look. And I went out and found the materials and sewed it together. So and then we sent videos and pictures back and forth to each other as Major Camille progressed. He clearly had the vision and basically just got me to do it. And I had to sort of practice and think outside of myself, because Major Camille isn't anything like me. I'm not like Major Camille. So I had to really get into the idea of acting as this strong character. And the combination of me sort of doing what I was told to do and just letting the process happen looks really cool. So I'm very grateful for that experience. Does that answer the question?
Wow. And you have released 3 EPs, and now we are waiting the new one. Can you tell us about it?
May 18th. Mark it on your calendars, everybody. May 18th. It's Major Camille's 4th EP. So this is our 4th one. And we have 2 really, really quirky electropop fun tunes, Infinite Light and Musical Mystical Maze. So I'm very, very excited about that.
Oh, yeah. Well, Camille, it's time to share your music with people. Can you introduce your song?
Is this Major Jones?
Yes.
Yay! This is Major Jones. This is a lovely tune. It is a beautiful, haunting tune. This is written by Dennis Expert, and it's just I'm out there looking for Major Tom out in the space in the universe. So you'll see Major Camille floating around out there. But I hope you enjoy it. I enjoyed making the video and being a part of it.
Yeah. Ready in 3, 2, 1.
Yay!
Yeah. Bowie alive. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where is Major Tom? Are you facing him or further away? Further than you ever hoped to go. Explore for us this space so bewitching. Are you well there? Have you saved a place for us? Discover you on this space stage. Station of stations, only the Swarm satellite could find you. Carry your messages to us. I'm outfit ready to join you. Hear the virus infects us. Life is sad, words fail me. Nothing's over yet, don't fail me. 'Cause the earth still loves us. I'm outfit ready to join you. Hear the virus infects us. Life is sad, words fail me. Nothing's over yet, don't fail me. The earth still loves us. Can you hear us humming your songs? Garson driving your ship. Like planets in motion, they are all moving to bring you our messages. Are you sure he's further away, further than you could have imagined? There's nothing I can do, Major, for you, Major Jones.
Yeah.
Wow. With this song, we'll be joined with Mayor Jones forever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Wow.
wonderful. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, qué bueno.
Whoa.
See?
Oh my God.
Yes.
That's how it started.
Wow.
Incredible.
And can I say one thing? One thing we didn't get to mention is that Jerome Davio did all the animation for that video. He did a wonderful job. And also Armand Damio, I think I'm pronouncing it wrong, did the editing. And of course, those are super, super, super important and give it that really authentic space look.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
great.
Bravo.
Wow. What are your goals for this year? Are you going to record new songs? Or even how you so go on tour?
I think, Eric, I mean, we've got lots of plans. Of course, we'd like to put out a full album. And this album deserves to be on vinyl. I think it would go over very well with the people who love this kind of music. And Major Camille is definitely going to put on some shows. The really cool thing, another cool thing that I love about this project, about this French collective, is that it's a very everything's supposed to be good for the environment. It's an ecological project. It's about reusing and recycling. So to put plans for the stage for Major Camille, we want to have a beautiful stage that represents all those values and goals of this collective. So we're working on that now. And I'm just about to move to Lisbon, so with my family. So it'll be much closer, and we'll start working on these plans. And we'll let you know as soon as we have something.
How interesting.
In Better Future, one of your songs from the first EP, you talk about the power of technology in the present. What's your opinion about digital impact on music with social media and mainstream platforms?
Okay, so in for a better future, you're referencing a better future, right? And you're asking me how do we feel about social media and how that affects music?
Yes.
Is that, wow, that's a really good question. It's a double-edged sword. So we've been able to be successful with these EPs as much as we have without ever have meeting each other. We don't even speak the same language. So, but because of social media and the internet and Google Translate and all these programs, we're able to spread the message to such a wider audience. And as I mentioned before, such a wider age group, which really appeals to all of us. That's all because of social media. So I believe that if you can work it to its advantages, the downside is that there's a lot more music available now. There's a lot, everybody's doing it. So you have to constantly reinvent yourself and pay attention to who your audience is and make things personable, write messages, talk to people, do what we're doing, and still try to keep that personable one-to-one touch. So I think you can use both together.
Okay.
You try.
Now, let's ring. Everyone, we can be heroes just for one day. So, which artist would you invite to share the stage or in a tribute concert to David Bowie?
Which artist would we invite to share the stage?
In a tribute concert.
You mean like if we could have anybody in the world?
Whoever.
Bjork.
Yes.
Yes, Bjork. Or let me think. You know who Major Camille and Dame DeWeet, we are in love with this artist, Kay Tempest. She's amazing. She's an incredible performer. And we're also big Gorillaz fans. The whole concept of Gorillaz is quite interesting, and I think we kind of relate to that as well. But Bjork would be such a fantastic person to share the stage with. Another person that's on this album, which we're really lucky to share with, is Sarah J. Hawley from Massive Attack. So she sang one of the first tracks to go on this album called Wild Bow. So if we could get her on stage, I mean, I'd be really, really excited about that. So there you go. We have a lot to choose from.
Okay, Camille, a good question. How are you feeling inside this musical job?
Whoa.
A good question.
Oh, you're gonna go deep now. How am I feeling inside this musical? Did you say job?
Journey, Mallorca.
A journey. How am I feeling? Well, you know what? I'm really, really proud of the album and the music. I think the music is really good, and I think the songs are really good. And I'm in love with all of that, and I'm proud of it. So I just want to try and share it with people and see what the next level and next stage, and see how big it can get. But just to have been able to make this album for me was a big learning curve and something I'll never forget. So I feel very grateful for the opportunity.
And is there any experience that you especially remember and would like to share with us?
Oh,
other good question.
Yeah, no, there's great. Yeah,
Question.
another great question. There's lots of funny little stories along the way, and lots of them are to do with lost in translation. So that becomes quite comical. There is one experience that, and because I was asked to do it for this project, I never would have done. And one of the songs that we wrote on the album is called "Smuggle in the Strange." And Dennis, when he shared with me the music, he said, "I want you to think of this. Try something like this." William S. Burroughs had a method of writing, and Bowie used it, and it was called the cut-up theory, or the cut-up method. And so for this one song, and I saved this to show you, so this is my one experience. This is literally about 20 reviews of David Bowie's work over the years. I printed it off and cut it up and highlighted cool lines and put them on a big desk and made the song. And so literally did it with bits of paper, and to be able to have that experience, knowing that Bowie did that as well, and I would have never tried it unless somebody said try it. So I'm kind of excited about that, and it turned out well.
Yes.
Wow, a big challenge. Wow. And to conclude, there is a starman watching you from the sky. For him and for all the audience that is watching you right now, would you like to send them a message?
Oh, I'm sending messages of love. Just send them. Just everybody, just keep on keeping on. I know it seems really bad right now. I know the world seems small because we're fed so much information. But just the ability to close your eyes and listen to a song and just listen to the lyrics like you just said, sometimes that just frees you and gives you strength to just keep going and keep living your life, and it's all going to be okay. That's my my message.
Perfect. It was so nice sitting down with you today.
Thank you so much. I'm really, really happy
Thank-
to have done that. It's lovely to meet you guys.
Thank you very much, Camille. Until the next time, greetings, and again, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. All right. That's really lovely.
Bye.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.